Hello, everyone. I'm Tom.
And I'm Kate. Welcome back to Vocab Jam English.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
This channel will have conversations on a single theme.
Today's topic is why Trump is fighting Harvard, a deep dive.
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk.
Hey Kate, have you heard about the conflict between Trump and Harvard?
Yeah, just a little. But I don't really understand why they are fighting.
No problem. Let's walk through it step by step.
Please. Explain it simply.
First, you should know there are two big political groups in America, liberals and conservatives.
Liberals are more about new ideas, and conservatives want to protect tradition, right?
Exactly. Liberals focus on diversity and equality, while conservatives value family, religion, and national traditions.
So Harvard is more on the liberal side?
Very much so. Especially in recent years, Harvard has pushed programs called DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
DEI sounds good. It's about treating everyone fairly, right?
That's the ideal. But Trump and his supporters strongly oppose it. They argue that DEI creates reverse discrimination.
Reverse discrimination? What do you mean?
They believe that to help minorities, DEI ends up hurting white and Asian students.
So helping one group ends up hurting another?
Exactly. And many conservatives feel universities have become too liberal because of it.
And Trump seems to hate elite universities like Harvard.
Yes. Trump has long seen places like Harvard and the Ivy League as arrogant and disconnected from ordinary Americans.
Like they think they're smarter and better?
Exactly. Trump uses that anger to show he's fighting for real people.
Ah, so it's a political strategy too.
Another point, Harvard has many international students.
That sounds like a good thing though.
Trump argues that foreign students are taking spots away from American students.
That's the America First idea, right?
Exactly. It's very popular with his base. That's why he talks about limiting student visas.
I also heard Trump threatened to cut funding to universities.
Right. If Harvard doesn't follow the government's wishes. Trump wants to freeze federal funding and maybe even revoke their right to accept foreign students.
That sounds like huge pressure on academic freedom.
It is. Many people are very worried about it.
Also, I heard something about Israel, Hamas, and Palestine. What's the connection?
It's another big part of the story. In 2023, Hamas, a Palestinian militant group, attacked Israel. Israel responded with large-scale airstrikes.
Oh, I see. And then?
After that, on U.S. campuses, many students started protesting to support Palestine.
Because so many Palestinians were killed by Israeli strikes, right?
Exactly. Sympathy for Palestinians grew. But some protests became extreme.
What happened?
Some protests didn't just criticize Israeli policies, they turned into hate against Jewish people in general.
That's terrible. That's totally different.
Yes. But on the ground, the line between criticizing Israel and hating Jews became blurry. Jewish students at Harvard began to feel unsafe.
Didn't Harvard act quickly to stop it?
Harvard tried to protect free speech first. But while waiting, Jewish students suffered.
So trying to protect freedom ended up hurting others?
Exactly. And Trump used that as proof that Harvard's liberal values had failed.
So let me sum it up. Backlash against DEI. Anger toward elite universities. Complaints about foreign students. Pressure by freezing funding. Israel-Palestine conflict and anti-Semitism. All these things are connected?
Exactly. Trump is using all of them to lead the culture war.
The culture war is really about shaping the future values of America, right?
Exactly. It's not just about politics, it affects schools, the media, and even families.
Wow, it's much deeper than I thought.
That's why it's so important to understand the full background, not just the headlines.
Thanks, Tom. Now I really understand.
All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes. In this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way.
Discrimination.
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 Discrimination means treating someone unfairly because of who they are, like their skin color or gender. It's when people are not treated equally, and that's not right. Similar word, unfairness. Unfairness is more general. Discrimination is about unfairness because of something like race, gender, or age. Example, it is wrong to show discrimination against people because of their race.
Conservative.
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 Conservative means liking to keep old ways and not changing too much. Conservatives believe traditions are important. Similar word, traditional. Traditional is more about culture or customs. Conservative is also about ideas and politics. Example, my grandfather is very conservative. He likes old music and old movies.
Arrogant.
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 Arrogant means acting like you are better than everyone else. An arrogant person does not listen to others. Similar word, proud. Proud is feeling good about yourself. Arrogant is thinking you are better than others. Example, he was so arrogant that he didn't care what anyone else thought.
Disconnected.
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 Disconnected means not joined together or not feeling close to others. Something disconnected feels separated. Similar word, separate. Separate is about physical things being apart. Disconnected can also be about feelings. Example, after moving to a new school, I felt disconnected from my old friends.
Blurry.
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 Blurry means not clear. You can't see it well. It looks fuzzy or messy. Similar word, unclear. Unclear can be about ideas too. Blurry is usually about vision or sight. Example, the picture was blurry because the camera moved.
Militant.
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 Militant means being ready to fight for a cause. A militant person is very aggressive about what they believe. Similar word, aggressive. Aggressive means ready to attack in general. Militant means fighting strongly for an idea. Example, the group became militant and started strong protests.
Revoke.
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 Revoke means to take back something official. It's like canceling a permission or right. Similar word, cancel. Cancel means stopping something from happening. Revoke means officially taking away something you already have. Example, the school can revoke your ID card if you break the rules.
Backlash.
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 Backlash means a strong reaction against something. It's when people push back hard because they don't like a change. Similar word, protest. Protest is more about speaking out. Backlash can be sudden and emotional. Example, there was a big backlash when the school changed the lunch menu.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. What is DEI about? A fighting with other countries. B. Treating everyone fairly. C. Limiting student visas. Correct answer, B. Treating everyone fairly. 2. Why does Trump criticize Harvard? A. He loves elite universities. B. He thinks Harvard protects traditions. C. He thinks Harvard has become too liberal. Correct answer, C. He thinks Harvard has become too liberal. 3. What does Trump argue about foreign students? A. They help American students. B. They take away spots from American students. C. They build stronger friendships. Correct answer, B. They take away spots from American students. 4. What happened after Hamas attacked Israel in 2023? A. Israel responded with large-scale airstrikes. B. Harvard banned free speech. C. Trump visited Palestine. Correct answer, A. Israel responded with large-scale airstrikes. 5. What is the culture war mainly about? A. Fighting other countries. B. Shaping the future values of America. C. Closing all universities. Correct answer, B. Shaping the future values of America.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
All right, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.